Alright, let's do this. It's officially time to do our Bound for Glory predictions. Well, it's not officially. I wanted to do this earlier, but according to 2K, and 2K has been awesome. But, time for TNA predictions. I don't want to talk too much about the negatives. I wanted to make a separate video on that when the company gets sold, and if it does. I do want to talk about it a little bit by saying I'm glad that it's happening. I don't like when people tell companies that they need to die. That's going to have workers out of work, whatever. It's just, I think it's dumb, and people should really just stop, because WWE's gonna supposedly we're in to buy them, but guess what? They're not keeping everybody. But we're gonna get in that to another video. We're done with this. We're gonna be positive in this one and do our predictions, because we got some great matches on the card. And first off, I want to say thank you, Gail Kim. I'm ready for the Hall of Fame induction. That she has been awesome, and you cannot deny that. She was awesome in WWE. She's been awesome in TNA. She's really just great. 6-time Knockouts champion. Hopefully 7 at Bound for Glory. And that just leads right into her match with Gail Kim. And I say Gail Kim beats Maria. And I really like what Maria's done since coming into TNA. Her mic skills have been fucking awesome. The way she berates Allie, and I say this every TNA review, she's great. But I really do think they're going to have to give it to Gail Kim. And what I think is going to happen storyline-wise is they're going to find the next great knockout by trying to face Gail Kim, who can step up and take that title away. That's my thoughts on that. That's just me. I think Gail Kim wins. We'll be have an X Division match. Whoever wins is going to be DJZ. They haven't announced one yet. I had thought it was going to be like an Eddie Edwards type match, but they did that on Impact. Or Trevor Lee. I don't know what's going on with that. They haven't announced one yet. But whoever wins, it should be DJZ. He deserves a lengthy run. He really deserves it. He's been great. So, I don't know. The Bound for Gold match. This is so tough for me. My favorite wrestler is Robbie E. He is in the match. Like, Robbie E is my favorite wrestler in the world right now. I don't, like, he's just my favorite. I don't know. Everything about the guy is just awesome, in my opinion. I've liked him since the Cookie days. That loud lady screaming outside the ring. But I want him to win. I want him or either Jesse Goddard's. Now I can see Jesse Goddard's winning because, like, they showed in that Grand Championship match that they're kind of, I think they might be starting to kind of book him more stronger, give him that push. Maybe it's his time to shine. And I'd be fine. I think it'd be a safe bet or safe thing to do if Tyrus wins again and give him another opportunity, because his first one was not done right, in my opinion. Maybe that safe bet could be him. But the smart decision would be Eli Drake, because the dude mic skills are great. Everybody loves him. The dude's got his own dummy button app. Dummy, yeah. So why not give him the thing? Everybody that watches Impact. The dude does. He fits in that world title picture. And if EC3 does win, EC3 Eli Drake, yes, please make it happen. So I think Eli Drake should win. My prediction's Eli Drake, but you heard the other ways that I think could happen. Then we've got the Great War. Holy shit! And Matt Hardy's gonna come out with electrical powers. What the fuck? He said on Twitter that when he got electrocuted, it changed him now. He's more broken. Oh my god! This dude is gonna steal the show, and I really think he shouldn't, because would probably steal the show's main event. But it's the Great War, and my prediction is Hardy's loose. I honestly fully agree that they gotta lose this. They are over, and I don't think they need the tag team championships to still be over. I think the Decay wins, and they continue to do what they do. They just fight these random people until the Wolves come back. And the scenario, I think, is the Wolves reclaim the tag team championships, because Davey got injured. Davey comes back. Eddie Edwards needs something to get him going. They go in, They faced the Decay in matches that we've been waiting on for quite some time because we saw them, but the Wolves always kept the titles. And now that the Decay has the titles, it could be, you know, something different. And I'm looking forward to that. I really am. That's my thoughts on that. And I could really see the Hardys winning this because they're so over, and that'd be, you know, I guess a safe thing to do to keep them going over. But they are so over without the fucking belts. People are chanting delete during Raw and SmackDown and pay-per-views. So they don't even need a tag team championship. It might make a lot of people mad, but the thing is, they're fine without them. That's what I think. I really think that they are fine without them. So before we get into the 3 big matches on this card, we've got to talk about Cody Rhodes. He is making his official debut. I don't know if it's a match. I don't know if he's coming out and cutting a promo. But what I think is going to happen is he comes out and cuts the craziest promo. Even crazier than Damien Sandow. He's going to, let's say CM Punk dropped the pipe bomb. He's going to drop that pipe bomb. It's going to be crazy. And he's going to light Twitter on fire, so to speak. But maybe we can get a sliding from Maria. Maria. I mean, not Maria. There's something I want to say about that later, but Brandy. So, Moose, Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett wins. I think Moose, he's been saying on Twitter he's going to have a big entrance. Nothing to ever like it in TNA. And yeah, it's cool and all. But Mike Bennett needs his victory because really the reason Cody Rhodes is coming over to TNA is the people on the list. And he's got Mike Bennett, Trevor Lee, and Moose. Mike Bennett wins. It's going to, because he can't lose and then come out there and challenge Cody Rhodes. That wouldn't look right. And I think a lot of people would understand that. So I think he beats Moose in an outstanding matchup. And it sets up to where everybody knew was going to happen. Mike Bennett, Maria versus Brandy Rhodes and Cody Rhodes. And that's what's going to happen. After Cody Rhodes' pipe bomb, here comes Mike Bennett and Maria. And they kind of start getting their feud going. Makes sense, right? Yes, it does. Well, at least it does in my world. I don't know about you guys, but it honestly makes sense to me. So our final 2 matches we're going to talk about here is, sadly, Drew Galloway got injured. Because Drew Galloway versus Aaron Rex for that Grand Championship would have been an outstanding matchup. But I think Eddie Edwards is going to do a great job as well. But the dude's matches lately, since, like, I know it was not a good thing for Dave Richards to get injured. It's never good when somebody gets injured. But Eddie Edwards has shined so much since him getting injured. I think that he's going to come out here and put on one hell of a show. My prediction was if it was going to be still Drew Galloway and Aaron Rex, Galloway would have won. Because his heel work is amazing and I think he deserves it. I really do. The way he's put Tina on his back, he traveled around the fucking country, like everywhere, promoting TNA and bringing that world title with him. And I think that meant, so I would say it meant a lot to TNA. I mean, come on now. So I think he deserves the Grand Championship. But without him in this matchup, Aaron Rex wins, and it kind of makes it to where their feud can continue when Drew Galloway gets back. Because their mic work they did on Thursday really showed that this could be a good rivalry. So maybe Aaron Rex has a rivalry with somebody else until Drew Galloway gets back. But when Drew Galloway gets back, he's the first one to make Aaron Rex lose. That's my thought on that. But Aaron Rex wins, and what I hope happens for this style of matchup, because who wants to see three-minute rounds? It's a championship matchup. Make it 5 rounds, 3 minutes, or maybe 5 rounds, 5 minutes. Make it longer, so it could be drawn out and better. The best match we saw in the Grand Championship match was Drew Galloway versus Eddie Edwards. So, and then if they go a little bit further with this, it could be even more special. So, our main event, the match that I'm most looking forward to. A lot of people say the Great War. Come on, a lot of people, mainly everybody who's watching probably would say. Some people might say the Grand Championship. Some people might want to see Moose. But me, I want to see my two freaking favorite main eventers in TNA. My favorite wrestler is still Robbie E, but these two guys should be in the main event. They should stay in the main event for years to come. These guys are going to tear the house down. No holds barred. EC3 and Bobby Lashley are going to destroy each other. And the thing that this is the one match where I could not decide who I want to win. I can't. It's just tough. The safe choice would to stick it around EC3. Come on now, he's a fan favorite. They sing his damn theme song. I do too. But what I think is interesting is Bobby Lashley said that he wants to bring that title with him to his next Bellator fight. And I'm fine if Bobby Lashley wins because he has been great this year. Like, he's really stepped up his game. So this is tough. I know it would be cool to see Bobby Lashley holding that TNA World Championship at his next Bellator fight. That would really be cool because they broadcast it on Spike. But man, EC3 is so over, and his mic work, his wrestling ability, he's the main guy in TNA, to be honest, even if you don't have the title. So I've got to give it an EC3. I think that's what TNA is going to do. I think they trust him a lot, and I think he can do it. I think EC3's got this. But if if Bobby Lashley does win this and keep that title, I think we're going to see the dream match between Moose and freaking Bobby Lashley. Now, that could be awesome too, but I really just think they're going to give it to EC3. So, all in all, I think this pay-per-view is going to be great. Hopefully, it's not the last Bound for Glory ever. Now, we know there's rumors that WWE was in and they're out. Now, they're probably going to be back in whenever they start talking again. There was once thought that Billy Corgan had the company already, but now he doesn't. There's once thought that Allthrux Media had the company already. Now they don't. Now there's this anonymous third party who's actually supposedly, I can never trust rumors on the internet, is supposedly funding the Bound for Glory. So like I said, this is interesting. If we start the show like Billy Corgan said on ESPN, if he starts the show in that ring, you know that it's going to be an outstanding and crazy night. The person I want to buy the company, and I really think he would do an outstanding job by the way his interview said, and it's Billy Corgan. And since he's came and started on creative, you've seen the difference in the shows. It's been way better. The dude seems like he knows what he's doing. And maybe if he does get the company, he's going to clean house and everything, I believe. Like, it makes sense because, let's be honest, TNA's front office has not always been the best from rumors and everything. So maybe he cleans up everything, starts fresh. Maybe we got a whole new thing, because the interviews he had were busted open in ESPN and all them. He said big changes would come, and I think he means a name change. So this next week, this next 2 weeks is going to be interesting. So whenever you see a video that pops up on this channel, who's buying TNA, who's officially purchased it, I want you to watch, and it's going to be interesting. So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But that's it for me. It just hit 12 a.m. so I'm out. Like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.